Most indie hackers use Vercel to host their apps. I did it too, but I stopped it, and here is why. First, this is not a Vercel is bad video. If you are reading an MVP, I still think that Vercel is one of the best hosting you can use. When I start, Vercel was the easiest choice. Instant deploys, Git-based workflow, global CDM, zero config. You just need to push the code and somehow the code goes live. And honestly, does speed matter, especially at the beginning. If your goal is ship fast, test ideas, iterate quickly, Vercel is an amazing choice. But again, MVP speed is not the same as a long-term fit. The biggest shift for me was pricing. I saw multiple tweets sharing Vercel bills, and honestly, I got very scared because some of them they were crazy expensive, and all of the builders were talking about they didn't expect that. And also, as soon as you scale, that means that you will have more costs, so it's very hard to predict. And as a indie hacker, I want tools to be predictable and know the cost beforehand. At some point, I realized I didn't have control on my SaaS either. The first SaaS that I host on Vercel was Be Underwater. It's a platform to compare and book dive courses and fun dives. So it's quite complex. It's not a tiny MVP that it will run well. It has a lot of function, it has many cron jobs, and it's handling booking, reservation, payments, everything. So as the platform was growing and I was implementing more stuff, it started running very slowly. And also I experienced some timeouts and some execution limits. I believe that maybe it was because the free plan, but if it was not running well on the free plan, why I should pay to upgrade it? Because I don't know if the speed of my platform will be better. So this is just my opinion, and is another reason why I move away. And I don't know if you know, but Vercel is serverless. Serverless means your backend runs as small functions that execute on demand. So this is great at the beginning, but again, when your app starts growing, it's not the best thing. Cron jobs, long running processes, more complex backend. So you have to start adapting your product to the platform instead the other way around, because this won't work well on serverless, as I told you, and you will start experiencing timeouts. What do I use now? I use a VPS and Coolify. I run all my apps on a VPS now. I pay around $7 a month, and I use Hostinger as a VPS. But this video is not a sponsor. I've been using Hostinger for over 1 year, and so far so good, but you can use the VPS of your choice. And this gives me full control, predictable pricing, and really simple tool to handle, because Coolify is open source, so you don't have to pay anything for that. And Coolify is basically a nice dashboard to see your VPS nicer, so you can handle everything on your VPS, but Coolify is just giving you the interface, and also it's quite cool because you can host their database as well, and multiple things like storage with Minio, analytics with Umami. All of these things are open source. I will pin the tutorial here in case you want to move as well to the VPS and Coolify. And at the beginning, the configuration is a little bit harder than Vercel for sure, but with the tutorial, it will be easy to configure, and as soon as you have it ready, all these deployments that you will do after, it will be very, very easy, same like Vercel, just one click deployment thanks to Coolify. So you don't have to worry after that, because it will be easier and your app will run faster and you will have control about everything. You also can have on your VPS multiple cron jobs or different tasks. So it's not like Vercel that you need to pay extra things. So in here on your VPS, you have the whole control. And also if you decide to move your database from Supabase, you can do it as well on your VPS, as I say, and you can have a Postgres database completely for free. I will pin as well here the video where I explain why I moved from Supabase to a Postgres database. I'm not saying you should stop using Vercel. For many apps, this is still the best choice. But for me, running multiple SaaS long term, I wanted fewer surprise, speed, and more control. If you like and find this useful, please like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.